watching Thirsty Thursday, the show where it's Thursday and we get fucked. We drink very responsibly. Alright, so it's the last week of July now. How did that happen? We don't know. Where did June even go? I don't even think it existed this year. Anyway, since it's the last week of July, I thought we'd do a July julep. A mint julep, to be specific. I've never made a mint julep before. It's a classic drink. It's also really refreshing for the summertime, and you can make it in large batches, so if you're having like a bunch of people over for like a party because you have friends, that would be really cool. Or maybe you just stay at home alone with your husband and you're like,
I need a drink for this shit.
Am I right? Slap it high. This would be the perfect drink for that, I think. I don't even think I've tasted a mint julep before. I've had a watermelon julep. That's not the same, is it? No, it's not the same. So yeah, we're gonna make that and see if it's good. What else do you want from me? Let's make this drink. To make this drink, you will need mint, obviously, bourbon, lots of bourbon, preferably a whole bottle of bourbon, but since we only have half a bottle, I'm going to half this recipe. Sugar, cane sugar, white sugar, or organic sugar, or whatever kind of sugar you prefer, but something that you can make a simple syrup out of. And a tiny bit of powdered sugar. This will be sprinkled on top. You only need a tiny, tiny bit. If you don't have it, it's not a deal breaker, but I prefer that you have it to have the ultimate mint julep. And ice. You definitely want some shaved or crushed ice, but we'll get to that later when we get closer to actually pouring the drink. The prep is gonna take us a little bit of time. Be prepared. Prepared. See, that's why it's in the word. Is this bothering you? I can kill it. You're done. You're bothering people. So the first thing we're gonna do is wash our mint. If you want a refreshing beverage, then you need a refreshed mint. Oh, already out the gate. Great. This smells amazing. We're gonna make essentially a mint extract. We're gonna start by taking all the leaves off of the stem and then putting them into a bowl. You just need one bunch of mint, so like 20 leaves or whatever. Okay, this feels like a lot more than 20 leaves. Our extract might be extra minty. Now that all of our leaves are in this bowl, we're going to do the funky part. We're gonna have about 2 cups of bourbon total, but to make this, we're gonna take 3 tablespoons of it and put it over on top of our leaves. Add a little more bourbon because it was actually supposed to be 3 ounces instead of 3 tablespoons. So that has to sit for about 15 minutes. While that's happening, we're gonna make some simple syrup. Oh shit, you didn't even see it coming. Or maybe you did because you know how to make a mint julep, and that's on you. I'm happy for you. I feel like we've been making simple syrup a lot on this channel, so we should be a pro now. We're gonna make a half a cup of simple syrup. So we're gonna do half a cup of sugar mixed with a half a cup of water, and we're gonna wait till the sugar dissolves into it and then let it simmer for 5 minutes. Boom, we got this. So one of the alternative ways of making a mint julep is instead of making the extract and the simple syrup separately, you could make a mint simple syrup. But if you do it that way, you're not really in control of how minty it tastes. Whereas if you do the extract, you can kind of like measure and taste and measure and taste and drink and taste and drink and get drunk and taste. We're gonna do it the tasting way. We're party people. Hey, holla. Okay, so now our simple syrup is ready. We're gonna take it off the heat. You look beautiful and amazing. My simple syrup skills have definitely improved. I'm very impressed with myself. Thank you. Thank you. No, stop. No, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna set that aside, and now that our leaves have been soaking properly, leaves, you look beautiful, sure. We're gonna make our mint extract now. I feel like you should kind of muddle them a little bit with your hands. It doesn't say to do this. Maybe I'm completely wrong. What we're gonna do is take a paper towel, put our leaves into the paper towel. I told you this is the funky part. And then we're going to wring out the leaves into the mixture. They're completely wrung out. Feels very weird. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm doing this right. Then we're gonna dip it back into the mixture in the paper towel and then wring it out again. Oh boy, I hope this is right. If this doesn't work out, then it just wasn't meant to be. We might have to leave. No, you get out of here. Okay, I've done this about 3 times now. I feel like if this isn't minty enough, I don't know what is. So now what we're gonna do is pour our bourbon, I have about 2 cups, a little less than 2 cups now that I made that mixture, into a glass bowl or a pitcher, something that you can mix things in, a thing that holds other things. That's what we're looking for. Then we're gonna add our simple syrup mixture to this. Beautiful, beautiful. Mix that up. So we're gonna add the mint extract we made 1 tablespoon at a time, tasting in between each tablespoon, you know, just for quality assurance. What you're looking for is a mild mint aroma without being like completely overpowering. It's usually gonna be about 3 tablespoons, but we'll see. 1, mix, gotta taste it. Ooh, it could be mintier. 2, Definitely needs more mint. 3. I feel like I could use a little bit more mint. So maybe I didn't extract it exactly how it should be extracted. Exact. I'm gonna be honest, it's now been like a shot of whiskey and I completely lost my judgment on this. I feel like there's mint in there. It tastes good. I think it's done. Cool. We did it. So now what we're gonna do is pour it back into the bottle so that we can marinate all the flavors overnight. This is why this is a good drink to make in a batch and like have it ready for a party the next day. And then since this has a spout, it's gonna be a lot easier to pour back in this bottle here. Okay, so now we're gonna put this in the fridge to marry the flavors. Say your vows, flavors. Get married. And we have to wait for that to do its thing. They need to consummate the marriage, so we will see them tomorrow, and I will see you tomorrow. Right now. Oh hi, it's the next day now. We're gonna see if our mint juleps taste good. But before we do that, we're gonna make some crushed ice, because you cannot have a mint julep without crushed ice. It is essential to a traditional mint julep, and I wanna do this the right way, because I just wanna do a good job. So we're gonna make some crushed ice in our blender. Our communal blender. We're just gonna take the whole ice tray and just dump it in there. Yep. Yeah, we got this. We got this. If you have a crushed ice maker on your fridge, you're lucky you. You're just living the good life over there, aren't you? We are earning these mint juleps today. I like this. Okay, we're just gonna put half of our ice tray in there because that's all we need. We don't need all of these ice cubes. I didn't even want them. All right, this is enough. We're gonna make some crushed ice with this. This is a high-speed blender. Do it. Okay, we kind of made shaved ice instead of crushed ice because this blender is an extremist. It has no middle ground. There's no just doing a little bit. There's that, but you know what? I think this will taste better. Also, I never get to see snow. I win. Nothing's gonna keep me from enjoying these mint juleps. I worked real hard for this. Next, we're gonna put it in a glass. Traditionally, if you have a silver mint julep glass, that would be ideal. I don't have that. I do, however, have a rocks glass or a highball glass. I don't know, it's one of those two. So I'm gonna put it in this. The traditional mint julep mug is about this size anyway. We're just gonna fill our glass all the way up with crushed / very shaved ice. Fine, everything's good. I'm good. Also, I'm chic as fuck. Do you notice how hard I'm chiking right now? I am a chic wife, AF. And chic wives make damn good cocktails. Glass filled with snow. Now, the moment of truth. These flavors have been soaking and loving each other all night long, and we're finally gonna get to taste their little mint babies. So we're just gonna take our mint julep mixture and pour it in the glass over the ice, just like that. The way my ice is, it looks just like an alcohol snow cone, and I don't hate it, gonna be honest. Beautiful. Then we're gonna top it off with a little bit of powdered sugar, just on top. Garnish with a mint sprig, cause we fancy, huh? And then, this part is important. You're gonna take your straw, you're gonna put it in your glass, then you're gonna trim it so that it's only an inch above the top of the glass. So about right here. The reason you do this is so that the person drinking the drink needs to have their nose in the drink to smell the mint as they're drinking it. Wow, that's good. That's really good. I see why this is popular in the summertime. It's refreshing, yet you can still taste that you're drinking. You're definitely drinking. You're like, hey, I paid for something that I'm definitely drinking. This is great. Oh my God. I'm gonna have Steve try it, but like, I think it's fantastic. I hear these are also popular if you're going down to the Derby, so never done that, but there's a recipe for you if you're ever gonna do that, or you're gonna watch it with your friends that go to Derbies. I know nothing. I'm from California and I know nothing. I'm sorry. Let's see if Steve thinks this is tasty. All right, taste man.
Okay.
This is mint julep. Do you know why they call it a julep?
On account of that, it's from this Holy Land.
No, cause you drink it with juleps.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Why
You
would you say
love
that?
it.
Why would you say that? This looks dope.
Yeah.
It smells really good.
Right?
Ooh, that's so good.
It's strong? Is that what you're making that face?
No, because it's good. It tastes
Yeah?
good. Yeah, it tastes really, really, really good.
Good.
That's great.
How would you compare that on a scale of 1 to your favorite drink on Thirsty Thursday?
Ooh, boy. It's up there, honestly.
Yeah.
It's like top 3, I'd say.
I think so too. It's really refreshing, and
Yeah, it's nice.
it's like
It's not
not
heavy.
overly sweet and not overly alcohol. It's just like just in the middle where you want it to be.
It's like a leisurely drink.
So, do you like the julep?
Not enough for that pun. Not enough for that.
He likes it. I
Not
think
enough
he
for your
likes
sloppy
it.
pun about it.
I think he likes it.
I don't think, not that much.
I think he really likes
like you.
it. Thank you. All right, so mint julep, success, total success. make it for your parties. You can make them in a batch, which is kind of cool. The bigger bottle of bourbon you get, the bigger you can fill a batch of mint juleps into.
That's pretty true.
Yeah, and then, you know, you can invite all your friends that you have.
Oh yeah, let's get to that,
Because
huh?
you have like a lot of, probably you have friends probably.
Yeah, where are they at? They're coming?
Nope, just you and me. It's
a lot of mint julep
Give me
to
that
drink.
drink.
It's a lot.
Hand it over.
A lot of mint julep to drink.
Guess it was meant to be.
Well, I gotta go. I'm going.
Subscribe so you don't miss any of
Forget it.
this, and I
Forget
will
this.
see you next time.
Never again.
Cheers!